Right. One of the trademark sounds of BYU fans, when you're in the Marriott Center, you walk on the court, you dunk it, you maybe get a rebound, is the big chant of Foos, of your name. What is that like when you're experiencing that and hearing all the BYU fans yelling your name?
Man, it's actually one of the amazing things ever, and like I said before, I never deal with anything like that before, Whenever the whole crowd chant your name, it's just like, I don't even know how to explain, it's just like one of the best feeling ever, And I know I will always be a Cook fan, I'm just grateful. I'm here in BYU and I'm grateful for the Cougar Nation.
I think it's one of the coolest things to hear everybody say it at the same time.
No, it is super cool. Like it's just amazing,
Yes,
Yeah.
and the Marriott Center, speaking of, it's such an advantage, a home court advantage, because the rock, the fans that turn out, you're getting, everything is sold out. In the Big 12, having that advantage is huge, right? Because there's so many places where you go and it's hard to play in. But for someone that hasn't been to the Marriott Center, what is that like? What's the experience like?
Man, I just feel bad for our opponent, Like I just feel like we're just gonna struggle there a lot, because we're rocks, Like there is nothing like the rocks, And the way they just help us, like sometimes to win the games, Like we really need that big time, So I just feel bad for anybody who gonna come to Marriott
It's that
Center,
sixth player, right? That sixth man that helps you.
Yeah,
the crowd.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Big 12, we got 4 new schools. It's another look with the Big 12 this year. BYU was one of the new ones last year. Now 4 new ones. You take away Texas and Oklahoma, obviously. But how was that adjustment for you as a player, going through it with BYU, and now you already got 1 year under your belt with these new schools? What's your thoughts on that?
Now I'm actually, if a new school, like they all gotta know like how tough actually Big 12 is, Like it's just like one of the best competition in the whole country, Like every single day is just like a battle, There is no like a bye day, or a bye game, Like everybody, you never know who's gonna win, So you always have to show up.
Always be ready.
Always
yeah,
be
and
ready,
it's night in, night out,
Yes.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a particular place that you like to play besides the Marriott Center? When you're on the road, where do you look forward to playing?
Oh well, Kansas was super fun last year, so hopefully we're gonna go and do the same thing again this year,
Winning on the road is always good, right?
No, that's actually always the best feeling ever, which is actually super hard, but whenever you do, like you actually feel really good about it.
Yeah, and it's tough to do in this conference.
It is super tough to do. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this year's roster, and you're one of the leaders. You're a senior, a top returner on this team. How have you tried to implement with some of these young players? You got a lot of talent, younger players, but how have you tried to implement your leadership and helping some of these young kids?
Well, we're all trying to figure it out, like especially all those young guys, I feel like they're a little mature, like they actually know what's up, like I feel like they all know how to play a game, So I feel like it's just more easier, we just gotta trying to figure it out how to play a little bit more as a team, And which we are actually doing amazing, but it's like everybody, it's like a lot of new people, So playing that, like understanding how Big 12 is, like where everybody's tough there, like just have that mindset, to always be the dog,
Laying out the blueprint for them.
Laying out the blueprint,
Yeah.
So we all try to understand, to make sure we're on the same page, it's not gonna be easy. Yeah.
And you mentioned all this newness. So not only new players, new teammates that you're playing with, but Coach Kevin Young.
Yeah, Coach, yeah.
How has that been with Coach Kevin Young? A new staff, new system. How's the adjustment been for you?
Yeah, it's actually been good, like still, we're trying to figure it out, like because like we all trying to figure it out, but it's actually going amazing, it's going good, yeah. Especially Kevin Young is just super cool coach, And yeah, they run a lot of stuff, and say, wow, this is me. I never run anything like that before, Yeah, so different, But I'm super excited.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing when you're not playing basketball? So when you're not on the court, you're not in the gym, what is Foos doing?
Oh well, usually I watch more. Now I have girlfriend actually,
Okay.
I spend some time with her, or I go fishing or watch movie.
A lot of fishing, right? Up the Provo River?
Well,
where you try to go? Where do you like to go?
I usually go to Strawberry Reservoir.
Okay. Yes. Which is not too far from Provo.
Yeah, it's like maybe 1 hour. Yeah, 50 minutes, not too bad.
Get a little cold in the winter, though.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool.
What do you love most about playing for BYU? It's your senior year. What have you loved most about your experience?
Man, I feel like I almost love everything, like especially the Cougar Nation. They're like my family, And my teammates, same thing. Like they're like my family and my brotherhood, Like it's just, like that's actually one of the best decisions I ever make by coming to BYU. Like I always feel like I got family all over around places. I'm just grateful.
Well, BYU's been lucky to have you.
I
And thank you for
appreciate it.
taking
Thank
some
you.
time, and best
Yeah.
of luck this season.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.